Have you ever found yourself in a loop of self-improvement, wrestling with your habits, your thoughts, your very being, trying to force yourself to become a better version of who you are? You push, you strive, you apply willpower like a brute force, yet the change you desperately seek remains just out of reach, or it flickers for a moment only to fade away, leaving you more exhausted and disheartened than before. This cycle of effort and failure is not a personal flaw. It is a fundamental misunderstanding of the laws that govern reality. You have been taught that to achieve something, you must work hard for it, that change requires struggle. But what if the universe operates on a completely different principle? What if the greatest changes in your life do not come from fighting against who you are, but from surrendering to who you are meant to become? The very act of trying to change, of trying to fix yourself, comes from a deep-seated belief that you are currently broken, incomplete, or inadequate. When you operate from this state, every action you take, every affirmation you recite, is secretly broadcasting a powerful energetic signal to the quantum field. That signal says, I am not enough, I am lacking, I am incomplete. And the universe, in its infinite and impersonal wisdom, is a mirror. It doesn't judge your signal. It simply matches it. It responds to the frequency of lack by delivering more experiences that validate your feeling of lack. You are telling the universe you need fixing, so it provides you with more situations that prove you need to be fixed. This is the cosmic trap of effort. The more you struggle against your current reality, the more you anchor yourself within its energetic signature. The real path to transformation isn't about adding, fixing, or forcing. It's about letting go. The most profound shift you can ever make is to move from a state of fixing to a state of aligning. This isn't just semantics. It is a complete revolution in your energetic posture. Instead of sending out a distress signal of inadequacy, you consciously choose to broadcast a signal of wholeness, harmony, and completion, right here, right now, even if your external circumstances have not yet caught up. This is where we step out of the Newtonian world of cause and effect and into the quantum world of possibility and frequency. In quantum mechanics, resonance is a key principle. Systems absorb more energy when the frequency of an external force matches their own natural frequency. Think of yourself as a tuning fork. When you vibrate at the frequency of struggle and lack, you can only resonate with experiences that match that vibration. But when you intentionally shift your inner state, when you choose to feel whole, grateful, and complete for no other reason than you decide to, you begin to vibrate at a new frequency. You become a new tuning fork. You are now broadcasting a new signal into the quantum field, a signal that says, I am whole, I am abundant, I am love. This is not about pretending or faking it. It's about accessing the truth of your being that lies beneath the layers of conditioning and false beliefs. It's an act of deep remembering. By letting go of the resistance to what is, you stop fueling the old energy. You starve the old reality of the attention it needs to survive. And in that space of surrender, you open yourself to a higher resonance. This is not about giving up. It is about opening up. It is the understanding that true change is not a battle to be won, but a frequency to be embodied. You don't fight the darkness, you simply turn on the light. So why does this feel so difficult? If it's as simple as shifting a frequency, why are so many of us stuck? The answer lies deep within the architecture of your mind, specifically, your subconscious mind. Neuroscience has shown us that the subconscious governs up to 95% of your daily thoughts, behaviors, and emotional reactions. It's the powerhouse operating in the background, running programs it learned years, even decades ago. Most of these programs were installed in your childhood, based on emotional experiences. Every time you felt unsafe, unworthy, or unloved, your subconscious mind recorded that emotional signature and created a program to protect you from feeling that way again. The problem is, these programs are now outdated. The identity you believe yourself to be, the person who isn't good enough, who needs to try harder, who has to fix their flaws, is largely a collection of these old conditioned programs. This conditioned identity is the source of your resistance. When you consciously decide, I am going to be abundant, your subconscious, holding on to a deep memory of scarcity, screams, "No, that's not safe. Remember when we didn't have enough?" It then floods your body with the chemicals of that old emotion, fear, anxiety, doubt, to pull you back to the familiar, safe state. This is why willpower so often fails. You are using the 5% of your conscious mind to fight against the 95% power of your subconscious. It is an unwinnable war. Trying to force change is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. The moment your focus wavers, the ball, your old identity, bursts back to the surface. The solution, therefore, is not to fight the subconscious, but to recondition it. You must give it a new emotional blueprint. You must let it know that the new state of being, the new frequency of wholeness, is now the new standard of safety and reality. Let's make this tangible. I want you to stop everything you are doing and take this journey with me, right now. Find a quiet space where you can sit for a few minutes without interruption. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release the fight. Let go of the need to fix anything about yourself or your life, just for this moment. Let go of the story of who you think you are. Now, I want you to bring your awareness to the space your body occupies. Feel the energy in your hands, your feet, your heart. Don't judge it. Just feel it. This is your energy field. Now, ask yourself this question. Who would I be if all my problems were solved right now? What would it feel like to be that version of me? Don't think about the answer. Feel it. Would you feel relief? Joy? Freedom? Peace? Choose one of these elevated emotions. Let's choose peace. Now, instead of trying to generate this feeling, simply open yourself to it. Imagine peace is an infinite ocean all around you, and you are just allowing it to flow into you, filling every cell of your body. Breathe in peace. Feel it in your heart. Let it expand from your chest throughout your entire body. Stay with this feeling. Don't let your mind tell you it's not real. In the quantum realm, a feeling is a real electromagnetic signature. You are broadcasting this signature right now. This is the observer effect in action. In the famous double-slit experiment, particles behave differently when they are being observed. In your life, the reality you observe, the reality you feel and expect, is the reality that solidifies from the infinite field of potential. By choosing to feel whole now, you are observing your future into existence. You are collapsing the wave of potential into the particle of experience. Do this for 5 minutes every day. You are not trying to get something. You are embodying a new state of being. You are aligning your frequency. This process of alignment is about creating energetic coherence. Incoherence is when your thoughts, feelings, and actions are out of sync. You think a positive thought, I am wealthy, but you feel the familiar dread of looking at your bank account. That is incoherence. Your thought sends one signal, but your body, the subconscious mind, sends a much more powerful contradictory signal. The universe doesn't respond to the words you say. It responds to the energetic coherence of your entire being. This is where epigenetics provides a stunning biological validation of this principle. Epigenetics is the study of how your behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way your genes work. You are not a victim of your genetic code. Your emotions, which are chemical feedback, literally act as signals that can turn certain genes on and off. When you are living in a state of stress, fear, and resistance, you are constantly signaling genes related to survival and disease. Your body is preparing for a threat that exists only in your mind, based on past conditioning. But when you cultivate a coherent state of peace, gratitude, and wholeness through practices like the one we just did, you are sending new signals. You are signaling genes for growth, repair, and vitality. You are literally changing your biology from the inside out. This isn't a New Age concept. It is an ancient truth dressed in modern science. The Vedanta philosophy of ancient India contains the powerful mantra, Aham Brahmasmi, which translates to, I am the ultimate reality, or I am divine. This wasn't a statement of ego. It was a recognition of the individual's inherent connection to the universal consciousness. It was a declaration of wholeness. Similarly, when the Bible states, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind," it is speaking of this exact process. It is an instruction to stop identifying with the external world and to create from the internal world first. By aligning your inner state, you become a coherent signal, a powerful creator, commanding both your biology and your reality. So how do you weave this profound understanding into the fabric of your everyday life? It begins with a simple, yet radical shift in your morning routine. Before you reach for your phone, before you allow the external world to remind you of who you have been, take 5 minutes. Lie in your bed and intentionally tune your instrument. Don't start your day by default. Start it with intention. Reconnect with that feeling of wholeness, peace, or joy that you cultivated. Decide on the energy you will bring to the day ahead, regardless of what the day brings to you. This is your energetic anchor. Throughout the day, practice catching yourself. When you feel the old state of anxiety, frustration, or inadequacy creeping in, don't fight it. Fighting it is resistance. Instead, simply acknowledge it. Ah, there is that old energy. Thank it for trying to protect you, and then gently and consciously redirect your focus back to your chosen state of being. Place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and remember the feeling of wholeness. This is not a one-time fix. It is a moment-by-moment practice of returning home to yourself. It is a commitment to your inner state above all else. I want you to engage with this right now. In the comments below, I want you to declare the one dominant feeling you are choosing to embody for the rest of this week. Is it freedom? Is it abundance? Is it unconditional love? Write it down. By sharing it, you are making a declaration to yourself and to the quantum field. You are anchoring this new identity. This is not about performance. It's about practice. Every time you choose your new frequency over your old conditioning, you are weakening the old neural pathways and strengthening the new ones. You are literally rewiring your brain and reconditioning your body to a new mind. You are becoming your future self, one conscious choice at a time. As you embark on this path, you will inevitably encounter doubt. Your analytical mind will surface, armed with evidence from your past, and it will whisper, "This is ridiculous. It's not working. Look around. Nothing has changed." This is the most critical juncture in your journey. This doubt is the death rattle of your old identity. It is the subconscious mind's last-ditch effort to pull you back to the familiar. Your reaction to this doubt determines your destiny. If you believe the doubt, you immediately revert to the old frequency, proving the old self right and aborting the manifestation of your new reality. You must learn to treat doubt not as a truth, but as a test. It is a signal that the change is happening at a deep energetic level, and the old structure is beginning to crumble. When doubt arises, your job is not to argue with it or suppress it. Your job is to notice it, and then to love yourself even more. Place your hand on your heart and say, "I see you, doubt. I understand you are scared, but I am choosing a new way. Thank you for your concern, but my faith in what I cannot yet see is greater than my fear of repeating what I have already known." This is the essence of faith. It is not blind belief. It is the unwavering loyalty to an inner reality before it has manifested externally. You have to give your new reality more energy and attention than your old one. You must fall in love with your future self and your future life more than you are attached to your past. Every time you overcome a wave of doubt by returning to your chosen feeling state, you are telling the universe, you are telling your subconscious mind that you are serious. You are no longer available for the old reality. This perseverance in the face of no evidence is what separates the conscious creator from the passive dreamer. You must trust that the shift is happening in the invisible, energetic realm long before it appears in your physical world. You must hold the vision and sustain the frequency until reality has no choice but to conform. You stand at a profound turning point. The path of struggle, force, and self-improvement has led you here, to the understanding that you cannot solve your problems from the same level of consciousness that created them. The relentless effort to fix yourself was always destined to fail, because it was based on the false premise that you are broken. You are not broken. You are a divine, whole, and powerful creator who has simply forgotten your true nature. Your work is not to add anything to yourself, but to let go of the layers of resistance, conditioning, and limiting beliefs that obscure the brilliant truth of who you are. True quantum change is an act of subtraction, not addition. It's the art of unbecoming everything you thought you had to be, so you can finally be who you were born to be. The journey forward is one of surrender, not a surrender of defeat, but a surrender to a higher intelligence that orchestrates the universe. It is the surrender of your ego's need to control and the opening to the flow of universal energy. It's trusting that when you align your frequency with wholeness, the right people, opportunities, and experiences will be drawn to you through the law of resonance, not through force. Your only job is to maintain your frequency. Your only task is to embody the state of the wish fulfilled. Stop waiting for your outer world to change before you allow yourself to feel good. Feel good now, and watch as your outer world reorganizes itself around your new vibration. This is your power. This is your birthright. I invite you now to make a pact with yourself. Commit to this path of surrender and alignment. Choose to stop fixing and start being. Let go of the resistance. Accept the present moment, and trust that in the stillness, in the letting go, your entire reality can and will be reborn. The change you seek is not in the future. It is in the shift you make right now.